アメリカの街には徒歩1分にコンビニがありません。コンビニが人気ないから？それともちゃんと理由がある？今回の動画は観光では見えない日本とアメリカの街の違いをお見せします。
This is the everyday America you don't see on the news. By the end of this video, you'll understand more.
日本は駅前やオフィス街には必ずと言っていいほどコンビニがありますよね。お昼休みにコンビニに行く。日本ではとても当たり前の光景。ところがこちらはアメリカのオフィス街。見渡す限りオフィス、オフィス、オフィスのみ。コンビニはもちろん、レストランすら見当たりません。
In Japan, it's really common to have a place nearby your workplace where you can grab a snack, grab lunch on your breaks, and so on. In the US, it can be a little bit more tricky because you're in a business district, and a lot of times there are no food places immediately inside the business area. So if I didn't bring my lunch to work one day, maybe I would go to In-N-Out Burger. You know, it takes 10 minutes to drive to In-N-Out. Then you've got another 10 to, I would say, almost 20 minutes waiting in line to even order your food. And
how's it going?
Good. Can we get one double cheeseburger?
Double cheeseburger?
Is it double with cheese? Maybe is that the better way to put it?
Would you like onions on that?
Grilled onions, please.
Okay.
And then 2 cheeseburgers plain, just meat cheese bun.
2 cheeseburgers plain, got it.
And 2 order of fries.
2 fries, got it.
And then 1 chocolate shake.
1 chocolate shake.
That's
Okay.
it.
a couple more minutes to even receive it. Then I'm a slow eater, so that takes another 20 minutes. And then another 10 minutes to drive back. So by the time you've done that whole process, it takes nearly an hour. So it's really inconvenient, I think, a lot of times. And so I just bring my lunch most of the time if I can, because it's cheaper, and also because then maybe I can take a shorter lunch and go home early.
また日本では一つのビルに複数の会社が入っていることも多いですよね。でもここ南カリフォルニアでは一つのビルに1社が主流なんです。そしてすべてのビルに駐車場が完備されており、通勤はほぼ車一択。電車はありませんし、徒歩とバスという選択肢も現実的ではありません。
Sometimes these business park areas also have little drop boxes for companies like UPS or FedEx Express. So if you have small packages or urgent letters to send out by one of those services, you can drop them in the box there. And then someone from UPS or FedEx will pick them up like once a day or twice a day at certain times, kind of like the post office.
こちらはアメリカの住宅街。日本では住宅街の中にもコンビニが1軒2軒すぐに見つかりますよね。ところがアメリカでは家の近くにコンビニがない。というよりそもそも作れない場所が多いんです。
So in the US, cities are usually clearly divided into different zoning areas like residential, commercial.
Ramen. Love and eat ramen.
Ramen shop.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's any good, but...
Industrial and farming, for example. So because of this, it's not really that easy to walk from like your house to a nearby convenience store for most people. Also, since more and more people are working from home, maybe, for example, since COVID, maybe people want to start a business from home. But the problem is, if you want to start a business and work from your own home, you probably are going to almost certainly need city approval for that. And then in some cases, the city can actually deny that. And you might have to have a business in an actual business zone. I think one easy example for Japanese people to understand is in Japan, it's very common that somebody can have a restaurant on the bottom floor and then they live directly right above their own restaurant. In the US, I would say almost certainly in most cases, you just won't see that at all.
日本の住宅街と南カリフォルニアの住宅街。一見どこにでもありそうな街並みですが、実は家の作りや街の考え方が大きく違います。 日本では戸建てのすぐ横にアパートやマンションが建っていたり、3階4階建ての集合住宅も当たり前ですよね。一方、南カリフォルニアでは平屋か2階建ての家がほとんど。土地が広いため上に高く建てる必要があまりありません。日本でいうマンションやアパートもこの辺りでは2階建てまでがほとんど。一軒家のような家が連なる集合住宅も見かけます。また日本の住宅街では日当たりの良さが家選びの大きなポイントになりますよね。隣に高い建物が建つと急に日陰になってしまったり、日照時間を気にすることも少なくありません。一方、南カリフォルニアでは家と家の間にしっかりと距離があり、建物も低いため家ごとに日当たりの差が出にくいのが特徴です。そのためこの家は日当たりが悪いと感じることは日本ほど多くありません。ニックが日本に移住して家を探すとき、南向きがいいですかと聞かれても、最初は何のことかよくわからなかったそうです。最近になってようやく日本のような4階建て前後の集合住宅が少しずつ増えてきました。それでもエレベーターが必要な高さはほぼなく、せいぜい4階建てでまだまだ珍しい存在です。日本は限られた土地をどう使うかが重視されるのに対し、アメリカでは土地を広く使って生活空間を分けるという考え方なのでしょうか。アメリカは家は住む場所、買い物や仕事は別の場所とエリアごとにはっきり分けられています。その結果、静かで落ち着いた住宅街が広がる一方で、どこへ行くにも車が必要な生活になります。
So then you'll get into a lot of these kind of industrial zoned places. These are like businesses, but it's kind of like stuff like construction or heavy equipment and things like that. These areas usually look very boring. Sometimes they look kind of dirty and old and broken in some ways, but it's mostly just because they're manufacturing stuff. So it's not meant to be pretty. You'll probably see a lot of big semi-trucks, construction equipment, digging equipment, drilling equipment, anything that you need to build large projects a lot of times.
それはいいよね。なんか家の隣にファクトリーとかあるとさ、ちょっと嫌だもんね。
So sometimes when you're driving down the freeway here in Southern California, you might drive right through a bunch of farmland. You're going to see things like strawberries and lettuce and cabbage. Every once in a while, you drive through some orchards, citrus. Yeah. You're going to see things like lemons and oranges and limes. Avocados are another huge one. Yeah, avocados. Maybe not when you're driving down freeways, but you're going to definitely see them around city areas sometimes. But of course, you're going to have some exceptions. There are places in the United States, like, for example, New York or Boston, that use kind of these mixed zones where residential and commercial exist, so homes and shopping centers coexist together. But I think in a lot of parts of the United States, cities are clearly separated into specific zones. When you travel, you usually see a lot of really fancy places, nice stuff, because that's what you want to see when you go on vacation, right? You don't want to go somewhere and just see the normal everyday stuff. You want to have fun and enjoy yourself, right? But in this video, we wanted to show you this is what America looks like for a lot of people. But lately, a lot of negative aspects of the US are getting a lot of attention, but you know what? There's also a lot of calm and ordinary life here. You just gotta trust me on that. Going to work, going grocery shopping, coming home, chilling out, hanging out with your friends, all this kind of stuff is a daily occurrence here, and it's not as crazy as it always might seem. I'd be happy if you get to know this side of America as well. It's just not always what you're seeing in the news and what you might just see as a tourist.